Cleveland, to my eternal debt, I think. Mutt Lange, who kept saying, listen, you
Mutt Lange?
Mutt Lange, he said, you got to try this guy.
Get ready to crank up the volume and join us on an electrifying journey into the rock and roll lifestyle and mind-blowing net worth of none other than Brian Johnson. From roaring guitars to riches that rock, get ready to witness the adrenaline, the opulence, and the magnetic charisma that define Brian Johnson's unforgettable journey. Brian Johnson, born October 5, 1947, and standing at 1.65 meters, is a British singer and songwriter. In 1980, after the death of Bon Scott, he became the third lead singer of the Australian rock band AC/DC. He and the rest of the band were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2003. Johnson's known for his distinctive singing voice and strong Geordie accent.
Brian Johnson?
Yeah.
And I went, who's this? And she went, this I cannot say. Because I'm phoning for you must to come to sing in London.
Now let's take a look at his interests and favorite hobbies. He has a pet dog. He has a collection of guitars that includes some of the most expensive and rare guitars in the world. Johnson is a fan of golf and enjoys playing it whenever he can. In 2019, Brian Johnson donated a $335,000 property to the All-Star Children's Foundation. When the charity sells the property, all proceeds will go towards helping children heal from child abuse trauma. His favorite colors are black, red, and white. He's an avid supporter of Newcastle United FC.
I'm going to go down. I'm still worried about this music. I said, listen, I'm 32. I'm past my sell-by date for rock bands. I'm an old fart. And
Right.
she went, this is the man we're after.
Let's see how he's getting on with his friends and family. In 1968, Brian Johnson married his first wife, Carol. They had 2 children over the course of their relationship before divorcing in the early 90s. Brian later married another woman named Brenda, and the couple lives in Sarasota, Florida. He's the oldest of 4 siblings. His English father, Alan, was a coal miner and sergeant major in the British Army's Durham Light Infantry who died in 1996. His Italian mother, Esther, was from Rocca di Papa.
Studio and just said, gosh, it's getting late. I have to get back to Newcastle, which is a 5-6 hour drive, and or do I walk across that street?
With that being said, let's discuss how he earns money. His first album with AC/DC, Back in Black, became the second best-selling album of all time, according to most estimates. He earns money through album sales, live concerts, and brand endorsement deals. In 2008, Johnson made $10.3 million from the album Black Ice, which sold over 8.7 million copies. And in 2000, he was able to earn $6.7 million from the album Stiff Upper Lip, which sold nearly 5 million copies. AC/DC released an album called Ball Breaker back in 1995, which helped Brian earn more than $9.5 million. Outside of music, Brian Johnson has been involved in a number of additional ventures, mostly in the entertainment industry. In 2004, he voiced a character in the video game Call of Duty Finest Hour. In 2005, he made a cameo appearance in the sports film Goal. In 2000, Brian published his autobiography, Rockers and Rollers. He has a net worth of $90 million. Ever wanted to know where he lives? Well, let's find out. In 1991, Brian paid $690,000 for this waterfront property in Sarasota, Florida. But Brian's vision didn't stop there. With the swagger of a true rock legend, he embarked on an ambitious venture, overseeing the construction of a magnificent mansion that would become his personal sanctuary. Today, this palatial estate still stands as Brian's primary residence, commanding attention and admiration from all who catch a glimpse of its splendor. As you step onto the grounds, you're greeted by an expansive garden, where time seems to stand still amidst lush greenery and vibrant blooms. And what's a rock star oasis without a place to cool off and make a splash? This mansion boasts a luxurious swimming pool that beckons for indulgent afternoons of relaxation and poolside revelry. Inside, every corner exudes the essence of rock star luxury. Imagine yourself wandering through the sprawling rooms with 4 magnificent bedrooms providing havens of tranquility for the man who's conquered the stage. And let's not forget about the heart of the home, the kitchen. Spacious and brimming with top-of-the-line appliances, it's a culinary playground fit for a culinary maestro. Now let's see what type of vehicles you'll find in his garage. A 1928 Bentley Vedenplas, a Jaguar F-Type Project 7, a 1965 Lola T70 Mark I, a 1954 MGTF, a Bentley Continental GT Super Sports, a Petty Garage Mustang GT, a Ferrari 458 Italia, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a Range Rover, a Range Rover Evoque, a 1968 Mini Cooper, a 1973 Citroën DS23 Palace, a Ford Popular, a Hillman Minx, an Audi R8, a Bugatti Chiron, he owns a Gulfstream G550. If you enjoy our videos, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Your support means a lot to us. It's hard to get the full picture of someone's lifestyle without seeing how they got there. So where did it all begin? When he was young, Johnson performed in various shows with the Scouts, appeared in a play that aired on television, and joined a local church choir. He also served in the Territorial Army with the 17th Parachute Battalion in Germany for 2 years. Brian Johnson started his rock career with a little-known band called the Gobi Desert Canoe Club. He then performed with a band called Fresh before playing with the Jasper Hart Band during the 70s. During this period, he started to perform various soft rock songs, and several members of the Jasper Hart Band went on to found Geordie. During this period, Brian released an early hit single entitled I Can't Forget You Now. The track would prove to be the only noteworthy solo effort of his career. After Bon Scott passed away, the surviving members of AC/DC decided to continue with the band, as they felt that Scott wouldn't have wanted them to quit. Although various singers were considered as a replacement for their frontman, Brian Johnson emerged as the new lead singer. Eventually, Brian stopped writing lyrics for AC/DC's albums. He claimed that he ran out of words and that he doesn't enjoy the pressure of having to write songs. In 2016, Johnson left the band because of hearing issues. He later explained that he would have risked total hearing loss had he continued with AC/DC. Axl Rose was recruited to replace Brian throughout the rest of AC/DC's tour dates in North America and in Europe. However, Johnson eventually rejoined the band in 2018, and in 2020 the group released a new album. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching it, but don't stop here. There's more where that came from. Check out our other videos for more great content.